My name is Aaruni Bhattacharjee and my story is called Topsy's Adventure. There was once an elephant named Topsy. He was always in the mood for adventure. The problem was, living in a land called Topsy-Turvy isn't the place to go looking for one. Of course, Topsy loved his indoor swimming pool and definitely enjoyed flying on a hot air balloon. And of course, his favourite thing was to go on his upside-down slide inside his house with a cushion underneath him. But all of this would never be comparable to leaving Topsy-Turvy and hiking Mount Everest, or trekking in the jungle and climbing trees, or at least going on a helicopter to the Pacific and having a paddle there. As these thoughts came to Topsy's mind while hot air ballooning, he didn't realise a hedgehog was about to crash into his hot air balloon, spike first. "Watch out!" the hedgehog shouted, but it was too late. Went the balloon as it started to lose air. Topsy tried covering the air leaks with his trunk and ended up smacking his face instead. "Ouch," he said. Suddenly, Topsy had an idea. He thought that if he used his tail as a rudder, he could steer himself to wherever he wanted. He looked down and saw the polar bears chillaxing, the mice scurrying in their caravan, and the white teddy bear flying right behind him, wondering how Topsy had managed to get a hole in his balloon. On and on Topsy flew, with the tall buildings whizzing past, until he finally reached the portal in the clouds, and through he went. He landed safely on a pile of leaves. He looked around and saw a jungle. He immediately knew where he was. "The Amazon rainforest!" he cried. He started swinging on branches and feasting on fruits. Then disaster struck. Topsy always kept some growing potion in his ear, and while he was swinging, some of it fell on a leaf. It immediately started growing. Topsy was so shocked he fell onto it, and away the leaf flew, with Topsy on top of it. "Woohoo!" Topsy exclaimed as he sailed through the air on his leaf. He was enjoying himself so thoroughly he didn't notice something looming above. Then, just for excitement, he jumped and the leaf ripped. "Oof!" Topsy said as he fell. He was on a slope coated with snow. He felt like he'd seen pictures of this place before. "Mount Everest!" he shouted. He started climbing to the top and soon got there as he was deposited quite high. As his victory dance, he started spinning his trunk over his head, going faster and faster and faster. Suddenly, Topsy was lifted off his feet. "I'm an helicopter," he gasped. He was reaching an incredible height when he suddenly slipped back through the doorway in the clouds. "Wake up," Topsy's mother called. "Another dream," he groaned. But just to make sure, Topsy checked who had gone through the opening in the clouds recently. "Me?" he gasped, spotting a part of his torn balloon.